Okay, now it says I'm live. I'm live on both, I guess. I'm live on. All right, my friends on YouTube. Can you see this? This is my first. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Instagram. Say hi to each other. And I don't know. I know the Instagram one's working now. They gave me a thumbs up. But is my YouTube one working? If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up if it is actually working. Okay. Hey, Michael. So, Michael, can you see me okay, or is it just like super fuzzy? Slow mode is on. YouTube is ahead of Insta now. All right. If I can get the YouTube thing working, I'm going to sign off of Instagram for this one. You can come join me on YouTube if it's working. Stay tuned for just a second, but YouTube is ahead of Insta. Okay, so Derek, Michael, anybody, tell me, can you see it okay? Brazil. I need a thumbs up. I need some confidence. I need to know that you can see okay, or is it super blurry? Just for my first time, I've never done it, so I need to know it's all right. Thumbs up. Video's clear. Okay, sound is clear. All right. To my friends on Instagram, I'm going to sign off of Instagram, and this is for YouTube. I would love for you to come over to YouTube, Instagram. Come over to my YouTube. If you're like, well, I don't know what that link is. Good news for you, Instagram. I just posted a story, and on that story is a link that will bring you to my live on YouTube. All right. So if you are looking at me right now on your Instagram, go to my stories. Go to my stories, find the story I just posted, and there's a link there, and that will bring you over to my YouTube. And I'm going to play a couple songs. My kids just got home from school. On Fridays, they do a study thing. We homeschool, but on Fridays, they go to another school, to another house, and do a study deal and hang out with some friends. And they just got home as I was getting this figured out. So they came in and I was like, okay, you got to give me like 30 minutes. So they've stepped outside so that they're not super loud. But you still may hear them. Okay. I'm signing off of Instagram. And now. Discard video. It is gone forever. I'm turning that off. We got bad weather coming in again tonight. My wife is texting me. She's with some homeschool moms, and she's texting me asking if I think it's safe for her to go. And I think it is. I was just looking at the weather, and we are under a tornado watch. But it's not supposed to get bad. Fingers crossed. We've just had terrible storms nonstop. Thanks for joining me, Greg. I know, man. It's been tornado crazy. Every couple nights ago, I didn't sleep at all. I was just up all night. Okay, this is my first YouTube live, and I really want to spend more time on YouTube in 2025. I'm still going to be on Instagram. I'm not leaving Instagram. Instagram, after 7 years of being off social media, whenever I decided to get back into it, I tried to sign in to my old accounts, and I couldn't even get into any of them. The passwords were all, couldn't remember the passwords. My Facebook is completely gone. Somebody hacked it. They're selling suitcases or something on my Facebook page, and I can't get it back. I asked Facebook, and they said too much time had passed. So I can't do it. I may start another Facebook page because I know that some people are still on that. But anyways, Instagram was the first thing that I could actually sign on to and reconnect. So I'm going to stay on Instagram. Unfortunately, though, there's only so deep you can go on Instagram. You know, I post something and somebody says Instagram has a shelf life of a banana. And I think that's somewhat true, you know. It just disappears. It gets buried underneath cat videos and people falling off of ladders, or people in their bathing suits. And I've made cat videos. I'm hoping I don't ever fall off a ladder, and you're not going to see me in a bathing suit. So maybe YouTube is a place I can go a little deeper with you guys. So I want to play a couple songs, answer some questions, and tell you about some stuff I'm working on. This is a little verse chorus of a new song. If only I could slow it down, find a way to go back around. Yeah, you know, I wish somehow I could. Not that I would change a single thing. I'd do it all the exact same way. You and me and the life we've made is good. And every day, people fall out of love, fades away. For some, but they're not us. How lucky are we to find ourselves in the kind of love we never want to end. It's so bittersweet to have more than we ever dreamed. One day one of us will leave too soon, and the other will be left behind to tell a story of the greatest kind, about a love that lasted a lifetime through. Every day, people fall out of love, fades away. Some, but they're not us. How lucky are we to find ourselves in the kind of love we never want to end. And I'm not the kind to make promises lightly, but you can count on me to love you forever. Yeah, I know every day people fall out of love, it fades away. For some, but they're not us. How lucky are we to find ourselves in the kind of love we never want to end. Yeah. Love that song. Bob and I had such a great time at your barn concert. Man, thanks so much. Oh, I got a question for you since this is my first live. Can you see the comments? Can you see the chat? Or is it just for me? Hey, Doug. Somebody give me a yes or no. Can you see the chat, or is the chat just for me? Yes, we can see the chat. Awesome. So you can ask each other questions. We can see them. Perfect. All right, that's a new song. I wrote it right here at this table with this notebook that I kind of carry with me all the time now. Looking out this window, just thinking about how blessed we are, man, that this life we get to live together. Last year, you guys know last year was a heavy year for me. I lost a lot of friends, lost my sister. And, it's wild. Many of you who've lost loved ones, or, some people, they're ready for it to end. They're ready for life to be over. And some people, they would give anything for one more day, And I was thinking about that. And I was also thinking about the relationships around me. I have a lot of friends who are going through divorces right now. And a lot of friends I know who have just, got into relationships. And again, it's just interesting that there are people who just want the relationship they're in to be over. They want out. And then there are other people who they can't imagine it ever ending. And I was sitting thinking about that. And man, I fall in the latter category on both. I wish I could live this life 1,000 times with Megan, with my kids. I never want it to end. And I know it will. And that's the bittersweet part of it, that it will be over. And I have a hope beyond this world. I do. The bittersweet part of it, that you have everything you ever imagined, everything you ever dreamed, and then that it will be over. But it makes it sweeter, like if I wrote a song forever ago called Beautiful Broken World that talked about that. If the day didn't have an end, would it be as sweet? And I think that the fact that we all know it's coming to an end makes us appreciate it that much more. But that's what that song's about. You don't have to worry in your time of trouble. I'll be at your window there. I'll be singing this song, and I will comfort you with this love I have for you. I will never leave you alone. When your skies trade their warm blues for colder gray, and everybody that you thought was true has flown away, hey, I'm gonna be your redbird, your redbird, your redbird. When your skies trade their warm blues for cold, cold gray, and everybody that you thought was true has flown away, hey, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be your redbird. Yeah. So I told you we've had all these storms coming through, and my kids they've been awesome. Like, they just got home from a busy day, and they came in, and I told them that I was going to try my first YouTube live, and I needed the house to be somewhat quiet for a second, and them not using up all the internet, because we live out in the country, so this is we have limited speed, and they're sitting out on the back porch, and it is starting to storm. I mean, there's rain blowing in, and my kids are just sitting on the porch they're not under threat. I've been watching. I've got the little weather stuff up right here, and it doesn't look like it's supposed to get bad. But I think it's pretty cool. Kids haven't come back in. They're just sitting out there going, give dad 30 minutes. That's funny. All right. So my goal this year is, of course, new music, staying on Instagram and connecting with people there, and really YouTube. So I'd love for you to, follow along on YouTube. I've got a lot to learn on it. I've been posting a lot on YouTube, but I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was doing last year when I got back on Instagram, but it's been fun. And you guys have been engaging with me and hanging out with me. So I'm enjoying that. You can hear my daughter singing outside. So I'm doing longer form stuff on YouTube. I can do stories behind the songs, longer songs. And like today, I made a YouTube video just talking about what creating feels like to me. How sometimes I feel like it's a waste of time. I know that's not true, but I can literally sit at this table all day and work on a song and it not go anywhere. I can get done with the end of the day and feel like I wasted my day. And, just look outside my window and see all the things I could have done. There's a chainsaw sitting right there on my porch, and I need to go out there and keep cutting those posts. And if I spent the day sitting here working on this song and I didn't get anywhere, I'm looking out there feeling like a loser, like I didn't accomplish anything. But I also know in the back of my mind that if I don't sit here and fight through the days where I don't write the song, then I'll never end up in a place where I get the song. That's just how it goes. It's just how it works. And ultimately, what I want more than the song and more than the fence post is connection with you. So it's worth sitting here. And I made a video today, so I'm not going to go into it all right now, but I made a video and I posted it on YouTube today. And I'd love for you to check it out and watch it and give me some feedback. Again, this thing is a conversation for me. So give me some feedback so I know, what you want to hear and if it's getting there. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I was looking on eBay for a Warren Barfield hat to wear. Do you have one? I'd love to rock it out for sure. I don't have any online. I did make some from my last barn concert. I have some t-shirts and some hoodies and some hats that I made from my barn concert, but I haven't got them online anywhere. I was just talking to my son. He's 16 years old. And I was just talking to him. He's got his license. And I was saying, hey, I might put my t-shirts and my hats, my hoodies, everything on my website on warrenbarfield.com and allow people to get them if they want and let him be responsible for shipping them. It's a family affair, folks. Give the man a job. He's got gas. He's got gas money he needs to create for himself. So stay tuned. Because maybe this week, maybe that chat right there, that text right there is the thing I need to do that's making me, encouraging me to do it. Get my t-shirts, get my hoodies, get my hats that I made for my barn concert, get them on my website so that you can provide my son with some gas money. I'll let proceeds go to him if he will, package it all up and send it to you. I don't have a ton of time to do that, to go to the post office and box it up and do all that stuff. Between farm life and trying to create music again and trying to connect with you online. But he could do it. Derek got the hoodie. Man, thanks for coming to the concert and for supporting me. I really appreciate it. I got a piece of another new song. I don't know what key I do it in. All I have is a first verse and a chorus. And it might not even be. This verse may change. I do like the chorus. I like the chorus the way it is. The verse may change. You let me know what you think. But I was sitting right over here in this camera's backwards. It's mirrored this way. Here you go. This is kind of where I sit most of the time on one of these little chairs. My guitar hangs over there in that corner by that window. Yes, that is an indoor window. Long story. We built this house and it's a long story. Some other day I'll explain that. But my guitar sits over there. And one night I was sitting there and I grabbed my guitar and I started this song. Again, I just have a lot of friends who are going through some rough times in in marriages, and I get it. Some of them are going through those rough times, and they are fighting for their marriage, and they believe that the best thing they can be is a great husband, and they're going for it. And some of them are not. They're giving up on love. And one night I was sitting there thinking about that, and I wrote this song. So again, I like the chorus. The verses we'll see. But goes well, it's magical. You can't explain it. No one knows where it begins. And it's radical. You can't contain it. It's gonna find its way. And if I run out, you could be enough. If you fall down, I will lift you up. If everyone around gives up on love, it just leaves more for us. All right. I like the chorus. What do you think about the verse? Is that too simple? I think it's cool, but I mean, well, it's magical. You can't explain it. No one knows where it begins. And it's radical. You can't contain it. It's gonna find its way. And then straight to the chorus. Well, if I run out, you could be enough. No pre-chorus, no. I mean, it kind of goes against the rules of songwriting. I think like maybe it should have a little pre-chorus, another section, but I just kind of like it like that. The more I'm arguing with myself in front of you, the more I'm wanting to 10 toes deep, like dig in and go, no, this is the way it's going to stay. And then just right into that chorus. If I run out, you could be enough. If you fall down, I will lift you up. And if everyone around gives up on love, it just leaves more for us. Not sure if I need that run in there. It just leaves more for us. Anyways, that's right. Warren makes his own rules. Who? You guys are funny. So yeah, I'm hoping to do more of these little living room live things as I get some songs, as I work out some stuff. And I'd love to know what you think about it. If you got a question before I get off this thing, if there's a song, I think someone did ask me for a song a while ago, and I was in the middle of another one, so I didn't do it. Let's see. I'm looking back through it. Do you like that you don't have to answer to a record label at this point in your career? Absolutely, man. I mean, I know this is crazy, because I'm sitting here and I'm writing a song and I'm playing you a song and I am active on social media, and you just kind of think, oh, what's he doing? Is he trying to grow his music career again? Get a record deal? No, I promise I'm not. I mean, I've got it made. Me and my wife, we're raising our kids out here together. It is not lost on me when I look out this window at my cow. My little cow's out of the fence right now. But she's fine. She'll stay nearby. If a tour bus pulled up in my yard right now and offered me whatever amount of money you think is a ton of money, and a record label sat right here in my living room and said, we'll give you whatever, get back in the industry, I would say no. 100% say no to both. To say yes is the definition of insanity. To do the same thing over again and expect a different result. The music industry and the touring industry made me hate music. I did not want to do it anymore, so I quit. I put all of these instruments in a friend's house in storage, and I moved my family out here. And for 7+ years, I didn't write a song. I didn't play a song. I didn't sing a song. I worked out here on this property. I built this house. I built my barn. And I took all my creative energy and I put it into creating this farm and creating this place and being completely present with my family. And music, I never missed it. I never sat out here and thought, oh man, I miss touring. I miss making records. Never once. I would be out here sometimes and people would ask me that question, do you miss it? And I would go, no, I don't miss it. And the more I would say, no, I don't miss it, I started to catch myself going, well, there is one thing I miss. I miss this connection. You know, when I would go somewhere and I would sing a song that I wrote, and you would walk up to me and go, man, that song spoke to me. That song is exactly what I needed to hear. That connection I loved. I never got tired of that. I never got burned out on that connection. And it was always true for me. It was always real. And I missed it. By moving out here and being completely away and shutting everything down, I didn't get to have that anymore. So last year when I decided to get back on social media and start writing again, that was the reason I wanted this again. And so thank you for showing up. So no, I will not. I mean, it is hard to say what you will not do, but I can't imagine that I will ever do a traditional record deal or go tour in a touring industry the way I used to do. I can't imagine. I'm going to be here on our farm, making music here, sharing it this way, having barn concerts and raising my kids alongside my wife, for the foreseeable future. My son is 16, my daughter is 13. And when I quit, it was my conviction to be with my wife, raising our kids rather than on the road all the time while she did it. And I know you'll always be parenting your children, but at least until my daughter is 18 years old, and if she decides to go off to college or whatever decides to happen, I will be here in this place every day with them, not out pursuing a music career. But man, that's one of the things I wrote down on my notes right here, is that it is an amazing thing that I have the ability now to be right here. It's 5:30. I've been on here for 30 minutes. I've been able to connect with you, share some new songs I wrote. My kids are right there. They just stepped in the door. I'm about to hit stop on this thing and we're going to go get some food because my wife is with some homeschool moms tonight doing some planning. And yeah, I think that's amazing. Long answer for your question, but there you go. Favorite chord progression. I'm a huge fan of James Taylor. So just about everything I do, I pick up my guitar and I automatically go to some kind of D configuration. Now, when I was younger, I was always trying to do something super impressive. Like my first couple of albums, you go back and listen to those, I'm trying to do something cool all the time. But now I'm just trying to play simple chords, the same, and say something that means something to me. Man, have a great dinner with your family, Greg. Me and the kids are going to go out. Let's see. Anything else before I sign off this thing? Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little while. You enjoy playing with. Could you play Take My Life? I don't know if I can play it. I haven't played it in forever. Take my life, use it up. I haven't remembered it. Spread it thin, like a blanket of love. I know that's not right. Over the world that you gave your blood for. Take my life, take it all, Lord. I don't remember it. It's been years since I played it. I'll practice it and I'll post soon. I'll post a story behind the song check out my Storyteller page, warrenbarfield.com. Check out my Storyteller page. I've been doing longer videos there of songs and stories behind the songs. I'm here to connect with you. I'm here for the conversation. So, talk to me. Send me your messages. I want to create, I want to share, and I want to connect with you just like this. So what do you want to talk about? Send me your messages. Let me know. DM me on Instagram. Go to warrenbarfield.com. Join my email list and send me messages there. I'm not touring. I used to be on a tour bus for 8 hours going to the next show away from my family. I'm not doing that anymore. So I can spend a little bit of time singing the song you want me to sing, telling the story behind the song you want me to sing, and sharing it on something like this. And it costs me not nearly as much time as it used to cost me to tour everywhere. And I get to do it from here with my family. So thank you so much. All right. I'm going to sign off. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to take my kids to get some dinner tonight. See if I can figure out how to do this. End stream. Thank you, guys.